Hello everyone, welcome to the Watch Poplars. Today I'm going to be repotting a bunch of Twinberry honeysuckle. Lonicera something, I don't know what the second last scientific name is, but yeah, it is a Twinberry honeysuckle. And they're very hard to tell, but I mean, well, they are a kind of honeysuckle. There's a lot of kind of honeysuckle varieties. And there's one growing up my willow. I'm gonna show you that. The willow is finally getting winter colors. And you can see it's not peaked yet, but I think by like the 15th it will be peaked. But there is this honeysuckle growing here up the tree. And I wanted to keep this shoot because I wanted to see the contrast between this. Well, this is a semi-evergreen honeysuckle. You can see its first fall colors were in fall, and then, yeah, I'd say, I don't know, well, it's winter colors, but, you know, they're just falling off, and, yeah, it's a semi-evergreen honeysuckle growing on a deciduous tree, and I don't think the honeysuckle will get its colors, winter colors, all the way up to here, but the willow really looks really nice right here, like the contrast. So yeah, but well, the honeysuckle here also looks like it's starting to bud out. There's a willow herb seed on there. So, okay, so there you can see the honeysuckle is starting to leaf out, but it'll be a while until the buds down here start to break. But they are swelling. Maybe this is from the above average temperature we've been having. We're currently in a La Nina. I really hate these weather events because we don't get frosts every time. We've only had 2 frosts this winter, whereas usually we would have like a lot more. Like a week where every single morning the roof is white and the bird bath is frozen. Usually that's like that, but we've been having warm weather. But the good thing is that even though I don't see rain in the forecast, there is a gradual trend in temperatures, and the nightly lows, well, the daily highs actually go down 10 degrees from today to the 19th. And yeah, so, but today I want to repot my Lonicera because there is a bud here. One of them is breaking dormancy, and I don't want to let this one break dormancy and have all these others get perfect. This will already have leaves out by the time, let's say, this is ready to be repotted. And then this won't be able to be repotted. Now, I could not repot these little cuttings and only keep that one and this one, but I am planning on putting them all in one pot. I could put them in this rectangular one, this little plastic training pot. That would go nicely. I mean, as far as what I'm able to do, but I think, I don't know, should I save these pots for the special trees? I don't know. There's a lot of pots on here, and especially out back, so I'll look for something that can fit that. I don't think I need any more honeysuckle. I just need those 2 larger ones. So, do I have the option to wait a little bit longer? I mean, I discard the younger ones that are breaking dormancy already. And do I keep all of them and plant them in the same container? Well, it doesn't really matter. I want to plant just the 2 of them. And it's a fine time to repot them because the smaller one is starting to break dormancy. This is not the same one as that one. These 2 I might discard. I don't need them. And this one is close enough. The buds are starting to swell. They were a lot smaller when the leaves first fell off. I'm getting all the duff out. I don't know. I think I can do this without kind of separating everything. And I only plan to pull this out now. I let it grow the whole year. There was probably roots from everything in this pot, all through this pot. So I don't know. I'll have to comb out that section and then I'll just tear it out. All right, I have got a tray of water. I think I killed all the mosquito larvae. They like the sun. And now they don't have any. Yeah, they're just dead. So next time, you just put a cover over your, something that has mosquitoes in it, and then they will die. Okay, I got my tools. Now I'm going to, there is not much on this side of the pot. There's just this mimosa and the honeysuckle. But I will pull out these weeds. A sedge. I don't need the sedge. I already have plenty of sedge. And yeah. So now so you can see, I won't be repotting everything in here at once, because there are trees that break dormancy a bit later. But I'm going to pull out everything in here. And then I'll just kind of take out what is on. I'll try to take out the honeysuckle, but I probably will end up taking out that mimosa of some kind. I will take out this moss here, which has a lot of roots in it. We'll see if there's just roots all over the place. It's very packed with roots, actually. There's probably roots from all sorts of the plants growing. So I'm only going to try excavating like that area, the half of it. There's a tip of this mimosa right here. So let's see. I can try combing out all of this. I've come across a big root. It's a very large root, and it circles around the pot. I don't know where it came from. One of these. But I'm continuing working away. Okay, I just figured out that that big root, it comes from the honeysuckle. You can see it is It's connected to the honeysuckle. They're very fast growing plants. Oh my god, wow. It's very packed in here. This is gonna take a while. There's more roots from probably the honeysuckle. Or maybe it's from a different... No, that's from the dogwood. This is a dogwood root. It's attached to the dogwood, that red thing. Looks like I had bonsai soil mixed in with this. I did get a kind of this reddish bonsai soil a while ago. Oh, there goes the mimosa. And I will put that back in the container when I am done. But it will be, I don't know where to put it. I'll put it in a dark, shady area so that it stays safe. Actually, I'll put it in here. I'll put it under the dirt. But now, keep working away here. And I gotta adjust the position. There, this root. Oh my god. Alright, there's that root. It's a very green stem. Alright, I'll let you know when this gets a bit easier. I gotta let out the cats. Actually, never mind. Have a good day. That was my neighbor. Ugh. I could just cut off all these roots, but I kind of want to see how much it's grown. This is, okay, I have done it. So I'll wash that out now. All right, look at that. Look how white it is. That's whiter than my skin. Not like my skin is like exceptionally white, but you know, where the sun don't shine, it kind of that is like aspen white, like roots. That is interesting. That is really pretty. Look at that. Yeah, it looks kind of like a dead tree if you forget all these roots poking out. Yeah. That is interesting. I like that. Yeah. Maybe I can have them crawling around the surface of the soil when this tree is fully developed. That would be really nice. And now for the root work. There is this big root here that I won't be needing. And I need to find a point where there is all the roots are heading in the same direction. There is a very crooked root here, so I'll cut that off. I cut the part that is crooking. I mean, like, that is crooked. That is crooking. That's so really funny. Yes, it's being a crook. And cut it flat. It's gonna be flat anyway. I just don't know where the bottom of the root system is gonna be at the moment. So I cut it flat on the bottom. Now which plane are there the most roots heading in all different directions? I'm gonna cut this stub off. I don't need a stub. Oh, it's tough. Now, I don't know if honeysuckle is a hardwood, but they usually don't grow that large. Lonicera is not a big tree. They usually like growing near the creeks. Now, the root plane that I eventually agree upon will determine the height of the tree, like just how big the trunk is. So I don't have a lot up here, so I want to take those off. Just find the part of the stem where there's the most roots coming off. Now this is a cutting. I think I'm seeing a lot of roots. I think I can cut off most of this. I'll do that. All those massive roots can go. So now I hit the most empty spot is right here. So at first I think I'll just cut it to, oh, there's a nice downward root going here. That's really nice. And now that has a very nice root. Hopefully it doesn't die. Upward root here. Crooked root. This one, it really nicely bifurcates. Like, there's another downward root. Well, these roots are going quite nicely downward, so I don't really need to prune anymore. I'll just prune just like that. You gotta prune flat so that the roots actually grow down in a nice flowing direction. Let's see. Oh, decisions. I love when this takes a while. I might need my tweezers for this. Surgery on a honeysuckle. The noises of the city. I don't really live very close to wild areas. I've never seen someone doing root work with tweezers. Just this micro level of root pruning. It actually works quite nicely. Okay, so I think I can cut this a little bit more. I have a root on this side right here and I have some overlapping roots, so you can see this root here and this root here overlap. So also these two roots overlap as well. So I'll cut that little part off. It's very tough. I've cut tougher stuff. My mimosa somehow is the hardest wood of all. It's actually harder than oak, as far as I know. That looks pretty nice. I do have my larger one still to work on. And I could prune so that all this upward growth. It really sounds like spring here. The kind of birds that I don't often hear in early autumn are singing now. And this is usually when they start singing. That looks super nice. Does it stand on its own? No. I'm sure if all this lovely root system went around the entire thing, it would definitely stand up. That is a very nice flat root system. So I am going to save that. That's very nice. And I will get the larger one. I can put this other stuff back in here. Now, the low light levels probably can allow me just to put this in here with this gaping hole in it. So yeah, that would be fine. I could fill in the rest, but I don't know. It's fine how it is. Actually, no, it's not, because I don't know if I'll be using those roots. But I need to cover up those roots with that soil. And I still have succulent soil and a bunch of that crumbly soil, that crumbly bonsai soil that I can use. So now I'm going to get that out. Here, I'll be right back with the other honeysuckle. All of this fallout is from the honeysuckle. Below that, there's a layer of chast tree leaves, and then under that there's a layer of poison oak leaves from early October and early November. Yeah, no, late October, early November. So I'll just put all the fallout over there so that I can get to this honeysuckle, which I need to find a spot where there's no buds on it so I can grab it out of the pot. And oh, it's probably really, really tight in there. So I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm going to pull this thing out of the pot by the honeysuckle and the chast tree. That. Oh. Look at this. It looks kind of funny. I think I'll actually just kind of remove this little area here. There's a lily grass coming up here. That's nice. The poison oak breaks dormancy in March. I think the chast tree does the same. Oh, there's more. There's more lily grasses popping up. What is that? Some kind of asteraceous plant in the sunflower family is what I mean when I say asteraceous. I did just touch the poison oak, but it's dormant. And right after this, I'll wash my hands. Okay, so there's the other one here, and now I'm gonna get this one here. So I gotta get soil. Oh, I need it. I don't want to create another mess. I was doing a repotting thing, I think it was January 9th. No, 19th last year. And, or maybe, I don't know, 18th, 19th? Wait, 21st? I don't know. But there was dirt all over like this carpet here. So yeah. Alright, I'll let you know when the job gets a bit easier. It's nowhere close to coming out. I wonder how poisonous the poison oak roots are. Toxicodendron diversalobum is the scientific name. I think the common name for poison oak is kind of misleading. I think it should be called California poison sumac, because it is a sumac. It is Anacardiaceae, which is in the sumac family. Oh, I knew that this would happen. I have a one-sided root system. I've said that before. With quite some angst and regret that, well, not for saying that, but like just putting this right next to the edge of the pot. Okay, so there's probably a root going all the way across somewhere here. Yeah. And there is. I can feel it. And now I'm getting into some of the poison oak roots. But I have to if I'm to get this out. Now, I will show you another time. Or also, about that weird plant that I found. I don't even know if it's an aster, if it's a sunflower type or relative, but I don't know. It just had the leaves of a sunflower related plant that I have. These roots are just absolutely huge and very difficult to remove. Oh. Oh, there's another root. Oh. Oh. I hope I didn't rub off any buds. That would be valuable. There's this root. Oh my god. Oh. And that's a poison oak root. There! I have got it. Now I can put the... Oh, now I'll put the rest in here. Oh, that is upright. Alright. Well, that goes. And now, I'll put all this in that gap in the pot. Until next time when I go to repot my chest in poison oak. And yeah. And yes, I'm growing a poison oak as bonsai. I will make another video about it in the future to explain my stupid decision. All right. Now, keep this one moist. And now I can do the swish with the bigger one. Oh yes, very, very white. These are absolutely lovely roots. Very, very nice. I'm going to rinse this off. And now I can start root pruning. So here, now there is a lot. Yeah, this is why you don't plant your cuttings next to the side of the pot, because that happens. You get a one-sided root system. Now I don't need this to have a short trunk. There's a branch here that's quite nice. If I just kind of leave that branch alone, it might come back. And I might let that branch grow for the entire growing season. And then it will catch up with this branch. But I don't know if that will ever happen. There's a stub here. Prune your stubs. I don't know if I want that branch. I can remove that. And then there's this. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Oh, my fault that I have made that faulty move. But I'll prune all the roots so that they are correct. All upward going roots like that, and keeping all the downward nice flowing roots. Oh yeah, that's a nice transition time. Point. And there was a crossing root here. There's a crossing one here. This one crosses. That one sticks up. And that one sticks up. And that one sticks up. I don't want any roots growing on the top of the roots. That root sticks up. All right, I'll let you know when I have done the root pruning. Because I grow this from a cutting, I could probably do some severe root work, which I did here. I've cut that quite hard. There it is, a helicopter flying up ahead. I don't know what helicopter it is. I'm not an expert, but yeah. There's a nice downward root here. There's actually quite nice downward roots all over the place here, so I could prune all. I could pretty much regrow the roots. Yeah, this is very, very nice. I can prune this very, very hard and have lots of options for root pruning. I just did a big cut. I cut off the lower part, and you can see I don't know. Wait a second. No, this can't be 3 years old. When did this form? Is that the hardwood center? Cause I don't know. I think this larger circle in here is the original cutting, and then I stuck that in the ground, and it swelled out that much because of this nice branch I got. So now I am going to cut like that, making sure I cut flat. And then this. There's a root that goes straight down here. I don't need that. There's a root that curves. Oh, that's loose root. This root goes around. I think I could cut that off. Yeah. There's this one here. I'm going in a nice direction. I don't know if I need to worry about those roots. They're very, very insignificant. And next year, they'll be significant enough to work on. But these are just feeder roots, and I don't want to prune every single tip of the root off, otherwise I don't have any feeder roots. So I have done the root pruning on both of these. Yeah, very, very nice. I'll plant these right next to each other. Probably in that rectangular bonsai training pot. All right. I've got them there. And the bag is under the table in case we get some sudden rain, which I doubt will happen in probably at least 10 days. Which is strange. Hasn't rained at all in Southern California. Probably why it's now Los Infernos instead of Los Angeles. And now, oh, I need to get the stool. Okay, I will get the tweezers now. Okay. I'll keep these in here. That cup. With a bunch of soil. And mix it with the bonsai soil. There. Okay, that is good. I will wash my hands now in the water. Okay, I have got the soil remaining. I guess the mixed soil was in here, but I guess I'll mix some more. And I guess just to increase the crumbliness of it just a little bit. It doesn't really change much. The soil barely even changed. I could grab some pebbles. I don't know if that will work, but I I will try it. Oh. Okay. See, is that a good angle? And yeah. I just realized we have a whole bunch of gravel like all over our patio, so I don't know. It's too late. I could still grab some of that gravel. I will do that. Alright, that should help. It also got some of the dirt off my fingers. But not for long. Alright. That's looking good. Now, I will put that into here. And the grains are just to help, actually that's too much, to help with the roots dividing by any chance. So now I can put them in here. The grain is too big. And yeah, now I want one on each side. So now, yeah, just like that. And I'll put them with the roots pointing towards each other and touching a bit so that they have room to grow. Now I can work the soil into the roots. This will make them firm up a little bit and more stable. They shouldn't wiggle that much. This is a bit too far. There. I'll pull them up a little bit so that the roots kind of go down. Instead of just completely horizontal. Because in a tree in nature, the roots go slightly down. I'm still recording, which is nice. And yeah. So now I can put the rest of the soil in. I have enough soil for another planting. Alright, I will let you know when I'm done. Okay, so now I'm going to water it. So here. And I can just let that sit maybe right here. That looks like a good spot for it. All right. That was really fun. I had lots of fun. So there's what I took off. And yeah. So here, as the water settles in, I have finished them. And it's very mushy. But as the weeks go on and it gets more settled in, it will stop being mushy. It'll be less mushy. So yeah. But now I want to show you some very quick updates. My American larch is breaking dormancy. They're naturally the first ones to leaf out, and they're the last ones to lose their leaves or needles. The Japanese larch, the buds are swelling. I mean, it's probably a lot warmer here than they were wherever they were last time. My 3 apples are, well, I potted them up yesterday. There's the grapefruit, there's the ivy. It has, I think it might have gotten a bit more purple, but I'm not sure. There's the albizia seedlings. And in here, there's an oak acorn somewhere. I think it's a California black oak acorn. But we'll see if it survived. It looked like a very viable acorn. So yeah. Now, well, I'll do a video about larches at some point. Once the needles start to come out a little bit more, I'll do a video about like if I can actually take care of larches in zone 9B. Especially during a La Nina. My willow is still growing. There's the Lonicera cutting I took off. Yeah. The pile of stuff from that video around Christmas time is still there. And there is the mess I have made. So yeah, that is all for today. Yeah, this is my aspen cuttings. But yeah, they are not sprouting roots yet, but, or maybe they are. Maybe they think it's spring. I don't see any roots, but anyway, that's all for today. This is the watch poplars, and I will see you in the next video. Well, also I planted cotoneaster seeds in here.